six about, working hard and helping out. Red and green and shining blue, they're the really useful crew, all with different roles to play. Around the yard so far away, up and down around the bends, Thomas and his friends.
Edward is a small blue tender engine. He runs a branch line from Wellsworth to Brendam. He's a very old and wise engine, which is why so many engines look up to him. But the big engines think Edward isn't very useful and like to tease him, especially Gordon, the big engine.
It's a shame you're such an old and unreliable engine, Edward. You're not as useful as us larger engines.
What do you mean?
You know, breaking down all the time.
Rubbish! I haven't broken down in ages. I may be old, but I'm still a really useful engine.
And Edward puffed away. The next day, Edward was taking a goods train to Bakerstown. The sun was shining and the birds were singing. But Edward was heading for trouble. Some cows were grazing in a field nearby. They weren't used to trains. The noise and smoke disturbed them. As Edward passed by, they broke through a fence and ran across the line. A coupling was broken and some trucks were left behind. Edward felt a jerk, but took no notice. He was used to trucks. It wasn't until Edward reached the junction when either he or his driver realised what had happened. When Gordon found out about the accident, he told Henry all about it. The two big engines found it very funny.
Fancy allowing cows to break his train.
I know. They wouldn't dare do that to us. We'd show them.
Quite right, Henry.
Edward pretended not to mind, but Toby was cross.
You couldn't help it, Edward. Those two have never met cows. I have, and know the trouble they are.
Some days later, Gordon rushed through Edward's station.
Mind the cows, little Edward. Silly old Edward. Cows are harmless. I don't see why they could ever be so troublesome.
Gordon thundered down the line with the express when he thought he saw a white shape on the track ahead. His driver thought so too and shut off steam.
Easy does it, Gordon.
Oh, Pa! It's only a cow. All right, you. Move it. Shoo! Shoo! Come on! Get off the track. You're making me late.
But the cow wouldn't move. She had lost her calf and felt lonely. Gordon's driver and fireman tried to send the cow away, but she wouldn't go. Presently, Henry arrived on the other track.
Hello, Gordon. Is something wrong?
Yes, there is. This stupid cow won't move out of my way. Do you think you can help?
Of course I can. I'll soon settle her. Go on, you. Be off. Be off. I don't want to hurt her.
Henry backed away slowly and stopped at the next station. Thomas was there dropping off some trucks. He was very surprised to see Henry.
What's going on? There's a cow on the line ahead, but she won't move. What did this cow look like? Well, she looked like any other cow, white with black spots, but she was awfully big for a cow, probably the biggest cow I've ever seen. That must be Bluebell. Her calf is here, ready to go to market. We'll take it along. Come on, Thomas.
Soon Thomas brought the calf up the line where it was reunited with its mother. Bluebell nuzzled her calf happily and the driver took them away. As Gordon and Henry left, they whispered to each other.
Not a word.
Keep it dark.
But it was no use. Thomas told Edward all about it.
Well, well, well. Two big engines afraid of one cow.
Afraid? Rubbish. We didn't want the poor thing to hurt herself running against us. We stopped so as not to excite her. You see what I mean, my dear Edward?
Yes, Gordon.
Gordon felt somehow that Edward saw only too well. After that, neither Gordon or Henry ever mentioned cows again.